Welcome to episode 12 of this exciting adventure. This is the war against Arctica. This is of course Age of Wonders 4. My name is DasTactic. Welcome to the channel. Hope you've been enjoying the series. We're besieging Oraculum, which is a fairly large city owned by Arctica. This is the first blow. She's bringing in forces all the way around us now. We can sort of see them starting to sort of make their way in to try to capture or to relieve the siege. Now, we've got a surprise group sitting underneath in this underground passage ready to come back out. So this is sort of almost like the bait to get things started. And then what we want to do is we want to piecemeal destroy Arctica's forces. And if that means we have to break the siege off, then so be it. I need to be able to get back to the underground passage, but we need to be able to locate forces fairly readily, destroy them piecemeal, and then go back and besiege properly. So there's a lot to do. And so I think we've got still a fair few episodes ahead of us to see if this will then pay off. If they break through us, if they sort of destroy our forces, it's going to be game over fairly quickly. So anyway, let's just end our turn from the previous turn. And I'm really interested to see where they go. Will they collect their forces together, which looks like they are. So they're now moving up. And they may actually... They've got 5 turns. We should start to see them come over here if there's going to be any sort of anything that will then sort of any help that they're going to actually receive. Maybe they're not. Interesting. This is very interesting. All right, so what have we got? Production back over here. I'm not going to do production at this particular location, so I'll just leave that one where that is. So we'll just right click on that one, orders required. So again, we've nothing much we can do in through here. We'll just keep everything sort of going. I think I can keep on adding more. Actually, no, I can't do more of these. These are now locked in because of what we've done with our siege. So four more turns until the breach occurs. That's okay. We'll keep these where they are as well. There's nothing much we can do there until we see them, and then we'll sort of come out of the underground passage and do what we have to do. So these can all just stay where they are. Don't need to move anyone at this stage. This is our little force of units that are ready to create havoc. Back this side, we've got another one there as well. We'll just keep on sort of building up other forces as we get more money. Just keep on building them. I think we're going to need halberdiers. Will actually be fairly useful for us. And are we building anything in here as well? Yeah, we've got another halberdier coming over this side as well. So we're slowly sort of we're building up like a bit of a surprise packet underground here. I may move one of these back out, but we'll see maybe one more turn, and then we'll sort of figure out what to do. This is quite exciting with what's going on here. We just don't know exactly where the others are coming from just yet. Now we can move off and have a bit of a look up. Now there's still nothing really coming. We just want to stay close to the actual fight. Like if there is a fight going to be coming down, we want to be close around this one. So we can just go and click on this one to see, yep, these are all protecting each other, which is fine. So we've got a fairly strong group with those 3. And then of course we've got like different groups down in here which are also reasonably strong. Now what are they going to do? Okay, so they're just wasting time. Biding time, not doing much at all. I didn't read what that was actually. I didn't read what the message was. I can't see it there. Oh, okay, so Arctica has returned to Flintwall. Where was she? Don't tell me she was off the map. No, couldn't have been. Oh. She was off the map. That's interesting. It looks like she actually had lost a fight somewhere and got killed somehow. But she's now back, so that means that yeah. So that may be why certain things were not happening. That's it. That's interesting. God, I wish I had have known that. I could have gone straight for her capital. We would have had a massive fight, but it would have been very, very interesting. So Celeria. Again, we'll just leave that one where that is. So I think I can actually just go and change this one so that we end up just literally just producing merchandise as an actual thing that we then get to do. So let's just go and do that. And again, until they get on the land, we're just going to keep them where they are. Yeah, if Arctica was off in the Astral Void, I've mentioned this to the devs. And it may be changed by the time the game releases, but I would like to see if they're in the Astral Void in that little symbol, if at all possible. That would have been that would have changed my strategy. She still would have been there in the end, but it would have meant we could have been a bit more aggressive at the start here. We do have more coming. Sorry about that, just had a phone call. So anyway, we'll continue on. Yeah, the rest of these, I just want to keep these. These are my surprise packet, and we'll bring them out as required. Okay, we'll just go back up the top and just watch what they do. They should try to get back into here. They've got 3 turns to relieve the siege. They'll probably leave it for. They'll probably come onto the land, I would think, next. And I think we can take these, depending on how many there are. There's some pretty high level units in here. It's going to be a bit of carnage, but it could be very, very interesting. Let's see what they do. Will they now hit the land? Nope, they're going back up. They're going to collect themselves. I don't underrate the AI in this game at all. Maybe giving up this location, actually. If we're down to 3 turns now. Yeah, I've got a funny feeling that may be it. They're going back to protect the capital. In which case, I don't mind that as well. Because what we'll do is we'll destroy this one, take all of the gold from this. We'll raise it. So, okay, so my build is we'll keep yours for a while. So production is blocked for 2 turns. We don't need to do that one. Block for 2 turns, but we get 191 gold. You admit your weakness, a foolish mistake, rally the troops. Yeah, we don't want to do that either. Okay, so this one here, they're displeased. I don't want to do that, God. It's only for 2 turns. And it's only production of the buildings. Let's go for the gold. Okay, we've got spells ready to cast. So we've got Rune of Industry. I think I might do this one now. So these will be the others. We'll just enchant them. This will sort of bring them up to the same sort of level as the other forces that we've got. Now, the Merchants Guild. So this is plus 10 gold income per mine. We've only got 2 of them in this location. There are better spots. Masonic Hall will give us extra production. The Monolith will give us more mana. The mana is, we've got very healthy with mana. I might just go with the Wizard's Tower. We've just built that one actually. This is we can't do anything with that one. We'll just leave it there. I won't worry about these others. We've got all these different things we could have been building, and I don't focus on these enough. Anyway, that'll be okay, and we'll just go back into here now that we've got a bit more money. And I think we'll pick up more pyromancers. Move that one across. Still nothing coming. Oops, hang on. 2 turns until the breach. Still not seeing anything. Yeah, they've really gone back to collect themselves. Well, they've only got 1 more turn to actually try to relieve the siege. In reality. Keep everyone on the side. Arctica's under there now as well. Still no movement. They have built up a little bit of a force in here during the siege. Nothing much we have to really worry about, I don't think. Yeah, this one has got requires 2 mines, 4 out of 2. So we've actually got mine 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this one's definitely worth getting a merchant guild. You can only have 1 guild per city, so the merchant's guild is going to give me a fair bit of gold income, which would be good. So we'll grab that one and we'll just keep on buying. I think I will go back for more of the pyromancers. Actually, it's almost the archers, you know, do such a good job as well. Grab that one as well. Wish I could now sort of just control this so that we only get the sort that we want, which is the arbalists. I sort of like being able to move and shoot. Okay, so at this stage we don't need to come back out, so we can just leave all of these where they are. And again, we're seeing movement over here. They come, here they come. So they're going to be here next turn. Now they can reach. They're not going to make it. They can only make it to there. That one can make it to there. Alright, so they're now coming. This could get interesting. Alright, well, we'll just we'll come back and then we'll do this siege next turn, and then we'll have to protect this. And I think, based on where they're coming, that we might bring these guys out now. So we'll bring out another stack of 3, and we'll just meet this big stack that's coming with our stack. Hang on, that one there is. Actually, I'll still bring it up. It's not the best. Just keep these close. That way we can sort of come in from different angles and hit at different amounts. If we can wipe out their army in one go, that would be enormous. This is going to be the battles. It won't be battle. It would be battles for the game. We'll probably have to get these guys back underground again just to get them healed up while these guys then support. But we'll have to try to raise this one as fast as we can. So we've got 2 turns. We have to then protect this. So we'll have to keep these around just to try to bounce back in to the actual fights, if they can. These are not very strong. I'll keep. Should I keep the others back there? So we've got a few of them now that can come back in. Okay, that'll give us a collection of different units that we'll be able to then bring in for this big fight. Then we'll set these up. 4, and we've got these other 2. We'll just move them across. That just gives us a block on that particular location. Let's make doubly sure that we are still producing it. Pyromancer's coming in 1 more turn. Back over there, another Pyromancer in 2 more turns. This is going to get interesting. Very interesting. So we'll see how we go. Leave that one where that is. All right, what are they going to bring this time? Ooh, okay. It's worried them a little bit. I think they've now realised that they're seeing more than what was actually there. So they're still close, but they're not coming too close. Yeah, that one's got 900 army power, which is very, very strong. I think the most we've got is 800 and 896, so about 900. That's close. That's actually 917, 656. Then some of these will be 1200. Wow. Okay, that is a big one. Well, here we go. This is it. So we're going to start the process by destroying this city completely. We're going to raze it to the ground. And then we're just going to march forward and start to do the same thing all the way up. But we really, in essence, we should be trying to kill off these armies. Now, we can't quite reach them. They're just outside our range. And we want to make sure that we're the ones who have the first hit. So what we'll do is we will actually destroy this city. I might just do a quick save while we're here, and then we'll just do a breach. So we'll now do the attack and do this one here. So there's a bit of defense, but not too much. So they've only got 626 worth. We've got 1800 coming back in. Now we're only attacking with 2. That's actually not what I would have wanted. Oh, I left this one too far back. All right, this is probably why if I struggle at all, I'm going to come back in and recorrect that, and then just come back in with my with that auto save or that quick save that I made. The game does encourage save scumming. I defend myself with that. Just do manual combat. Here we go. Okay. We've got lots of mana. What do these do? These catapult towers. They do a catapult. It's a ignores line of sight. It's got a cooldown of 1. Launches a massive projectile. Units has to reload each turn. So it does a bit of damage there. I would have thought it would have done Air of Effect as well. It seems to only do the 1, but I assume it would have actually done an Air of Effect. I'm surprised at that, actually. Well, that's something we can definitely deal with. Yeah, so we can sort of just rush up with everything we've got. Yeah, so we can get onto the thing there. I don't want to be too far away from everyone. Just keep it there so we can keep everything going. Missed. Wow, it's a bad miss. Oh, we actually hit the tower underneath it. I haven't seen that before in the game. It said we missed. I don't know what's happened there. Anyway, whatever it was, it looks good. A little bit of damage that was done to this one, and I don't know what from. This bastion is just slightly under. So we've got a gap in the middle there. We've got two bastions that will head into the middle here. Resisted the burning, but that was a good shot. Can't really get a good shot at these because of these. Been lucky to have gotten that one. Just keep that one up. Alright, so that's everyone now moved in. Got shield walls going up everywhere. Missed, that's good. Oh, there is an area effect. I thought it was. Wow. That was a big hit. So their magic users are really powerful. The Arcanists. It's only tier 1. Cosmic Bolts. Didn't seem that much damage. I mean, it was a critical hit that it got. So I'm assuming that would be the reason for it. Let's now just use this. So they're all burning, which is good. The melee strike against this unit, which doesn't do very well against the halberdier units. That one will do more damage. I'll take that one in. Great, that one's down. These guys in here. rid of these things. These are a bit of a menace. Yeah, if the mist that we got actually destroyed the bracket that it was on, which is good. Now we have the ability to bounce back in behind again with this demon step. It's not going to do much damage though, but it will sort of compress both of them in. Bring that one across. Just get some damage done. I think I'll keep the warding up with all of these. There's not much we can do with this one just yet. Okay, so Attica used Marcus Prey, so one of these has been marked, which I'm assuming is this one here. Oh, maybe not. Not sure which one they've marked. Everything else looks pretty good. Maybe this one? Nope, not sure. Alright, we'll end our turn. Oh, I've got spells. I should be using the spells. Did a lot less damage against that one. This one will hurt. Oh, that's not too bad. So after this fight, we'll have to go back in again. I think getting more of the tier 1 archers is a good idea. They do a lot of damage. They're pretty squishy, but they do a lot of damage. That'll kill that one off if we get a shot. Alright, that's good. Okay, we've got the moral capacity now, which is good. We can start to now bring this one back in. Now there's a fire there. There's flames there as well. It's only a 20% there. It's not going to cut it. I think we might have to go into the fire. screwed that one up. I should have gone in with the other side first. Oh no, I can still do it. Yeah, we don't quite get the kill. Percent's about as good as we're going to get here. No, didn't even get a graze. Just move away from this thing. Oh, we've still got this. Okay, we've got 40% there. This should be okay. I'll move to there. I've only got one shot. I've got 3 shots there. At 40%, that should be enough. Here we go, graze, miss, and come on, just another graze. Oh, another miss. Okay, did burn away. Okay, so we lost 1 unit. We've suffered a little bit of damage with some of our units, but nothing sort of too bad. So we'll close that one off. Now, the ruler has now leveled up, which is good. It hasn't leveled up much. Actually, we've got 2 level ups. We must have missed one of them. We'll grab that one. I didn't confirm it. That's what it was. Last time I didn't confirm it. There we are. We've got True Sight, Vigor, Defense Training. So I might add this one in, although it's really the resistance is the big thing. So we end up with an Iron Golem Assistant, a Tier 1 fighter unit at the start of the battle. Again, that would be fairly useful. Strength Training. 10% damage would actually be good. Endurance. Oh, that's actually not bad. Oh, that's not bad at all. Yeah, this is great. So we'll grab that one and confirm. That's what I didn't do last time. So we'll close that one off. And then we have negotiations basically back at Manafont. This is good. We're sort of now ramping up through here. Just keep on proceeding. Hero is leveled up. So this is one of our main battle mages. So this is she's really quite good. In fact, yeah, we've got the one in here. We've got searing weapons. So we got the melee and physical attacks give fire damage, and 20% damage against targets that are burning, which is sort of what we're going to end up doing anyway. I think we might take that, searing weapons. I could also grab one of these support things as well. So all tier 1 units in the army gain 20% damage to their attacks. You know, that's probably the best one really of the lot. Let's just go and grab that at this stage, just so we can try to protect ourselves from the frost damage. So I think that'll actually be helpful. Okay, so we've got 1 stack that we're going to need to pull back from here. Oh, we picked up an extra unit back in here as well. That's good. Well, that's sort of our replacement for the archer unit that got destroyed. But we've just got like 3 units there that are damaged, and this one here that's slightly damaged, but nothing much really. So we'll just go back in. What else have we got? City awaits its fate. And so what we want to do here is we want to actually we want to raise it. It's going to take 4 turns. Oh, if we migrate to Forgeborn, I don't want to take the city. I don't need the city. I'm going to raise it. So we're just going to start the process of raising it. Now this means we're going to have to protect what we've got. So I'm assuming that they're going to come after us now. Now, we don't have very many archer units. Like that stack there we want to keep right back. This one we do have a couple of archer units which we could bring up. Let's move back away from the city. Oh, actually, no, we're going to need to stay around the city with the stack. Let's try to move these back to the back underground. All right, so the first blow has been struck by us. Now she's injured. I'll bring her back as well. I'll move him across to this stack. So we no longer can see where the others are coming from just yet. That leaves me with a couple of units back there, which so that one will be moved back. I'll keep these floating around. We've got extra range units there. They're going to be very, very useful. We need to bring another group up. Let's move these in together. So that stack will actually have protect themselves. We'll keep these away just for as an area that we can sort of then come back in afterwards. This stack would be a useful one to also then sort of keep in the middle. These are all very, very low level. Okay, so we need to get them healed up quickly and then back into the fight again afterwards. And we need to, hopefully, these guys will then come in and try to protect this city before it gets raised. They've only got 4 turns, so this could get pretty interesting. If I get them underground, though, that would be that will help. Oh, I've got air war breeds, great. So select new research. Really, I don't not want any of these, so I'm just going to go grab this one here. Maybe we can sort of summons them in. Let's leave that one where that is. We've got a lot of mana. Okay, so that one there we'll bring across. Now, what have we got there? We've got another pretty big stack. I might bring these up and out, just to create more of a gap there. It should give me enough protection there. I'll move this one back up with these guys. Then we can always just reshuffle depending on what this army actually does. What I might do is put the 3 of those with this group over here and just leave this one behind again, so that if they get attacked, those 3 will then fight together. I don't think they can get to the back here. So this is still going to get fairly interesting. Okay, well, we're out of time, guys, so I'm going to leave it again here. What will they do? Will they try to relieve the city or not? It's going to get interesting. It's going to get very, very interesting. We still have these as well, which I might... Can I move them together? No, I can't. I still think we'll be okay. I think that they're sort of worried enough about what we've got in here to not want to come in with their full army. I mean, the damage hasn't been done yet. They've still got 4 turns to relieve the city, if they can do it. but I don't know if they can. So we'll see what actually does happen there. So we've got a bit of time just while we loot and destroy. And then once that's been done, then at least that'll be one less city that they can they can get their money from, and then we can go after Flint Wall. Anyway, I'll leave it there. Thanks for watching, and we'll see what happens next turn.